if I gave back 10% of what Ethan has been doing, he loses his mind, dude. Because anytime I even remotely mention him in an effort to defend myself because he's just said something that is like so incredibly wrong, I get Instagram stories for a week, multiple segments every single day, H3 subreddit posts talking about like, oh my God, his merch can't possibly be unionized. His merch possibly can't be union made. Yeah, go after the fucking Teamsters now, dude. And the only reason why he does that is because he can't take a fraction of the smoke in return, in person, man to man. He can't do that. I find it really funny, by the way, that he's like promoting my merchandise. That's been really funny because he's been just like trying to shit on my merch. It's like, bro, Teddy Fresh. Like, really? What's the saying? Don't cast stones from glass houses? Like, really? Really? He's allergic to research, I think. Yeah, the Teamsters logo is literally on the fucking tags. Like, it says Union Made in the USA. It's so wild, dude. It's so wild. He's like do people in Ethan's fan base not realize like when he does dumb shit like this, he opens himself to an endless faucet of attack, and the only reason why I don't do that is because I think it's irrelevant. Like, does he actually think that he is not worthy of criticism on this front? On the one hand, this motherfucker who makes his shit in China and upmarks it, okay, his shit is more expensive than mine. Okay, Teddy Fresh is more expensive than the product that I put out, okay? Last time he talked about it, he couldn't even believe that it was union made. Last time he talked about it, he couldn't believe that it was USA made because he was like, it's $35. There's no way. He would be making no profit. Oh, that's crazy. Are my profit margins that narrow? Interesting. Maybe it's because the merch in and of itself is mostly for the fans because they want it and not because I can farm them with products made in China that I upmarked to $70 or whatever, you know. Like, how can you do that? How can you say this? How can you shit on this? How can you shit on this with no research whatsoever while simultaneously putting out Teddy Fresh garbanzo? Like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing here? What's next, dude? Is he gonna start suspecting that I'm like on Ozempic or some shit? Oh no, I gave him a new line of speculation. Instagram story incoming. Like, it just blows my mind. It truly blows my mind. He said I was commercializing Kaya. Again, stone, glass, house. Ethan has done photo shoots with his dogs. What the They said that you keep peddling Kaya for attention and that you need to respect her privacy. Okay, that's got to be a joke. Never mind. Every time I see a new Ethan Klein clip, I'm like, things have devolved so dramatically. How could this be fun for anyone? This is what I don't understand. Like, how could you be a guy who's like, I want to know about, I don't know, Blake Lively, right? And you click on and this 40-year-old man with dyed hair is just like crying about some random fucking 33-year-old douchebag on Twitch. How the fuck is this in any way, shape, or form entertaining for you? Unless you already came in locked in with hatred in your heart. I genuinely don't understand it. I know for a fact that if I spent as much time on Ethan Klein on this broadcast, my numbers would plummet. Because after the 14th day in a row of talking about Ethan Klein, my audience would be like, what the are you doing? They already do that. Sometimes accidentally Ethan gets brought up, okay? And people still get mad. They're like, bro, stop talking about Ethan. And you're right, I should. If I was like him, if I was a whiny little baby like him, I'd be making a million videos about this, constantly crying about it and being like, see, this is what he's doing. Why does nobody care? This is what he's doing. And the difference between me and Ethan would be that I would be valid in actually talking about this shit because I have not done a fraction of the things that Ethan has done to me for the past 15 months at this point. That's the difference. And he mistakes my lack of interest in entertaining his fucking drama slop loving ass for some sort of fear, I think. He became everything he hates. He shit on Keemstar. Now he's aligned with Keemstar and turning into Keemstar. And it happened like so fast. He has not stopped doing this. And it's like it becomes like increasingly funnier ways in which he basically humiliates himself. That's the craziest aspect of it, is that it's becoming increasingly dumber shit, like saying that my fucking glasses are fake. Like, what the fuck? If it was about money, if it was about drama farming for the pure monetary purpose, he would have dropped this shit a long ass fucking time ago, okay? He would have dropped it a long time ago. No, this is pure, petty, vindictive, malicious smearing. He's burning through his audience, dude. He's willing to go all out. He's willing to fucking lose Instagram followers because he's constantly chirping about this shit. He's willing to lose sponsorships because he's constantly chirping about this shit. He's willing to lose subscribers because he's constantly chirping about this shit. His employees are leaving. His view counts are down. Nothing will stop this man. He can have 30 people watching him and he'll still fucking do this. Because for him, it's just like, it's psychotic. Like, it's just not, it's not about money, I think. Yeah, he's lost 170,000 subs. He lost subs with the fucking content nuke. It's truly insane. Like, he would nuke his own career, and he doesn't even care. You realize this means he will be forced to pivot to full-time anti-Hassan content as a way to keep the lights on? First of all, I think he has enough money to never make videos ever again and still be fine. That's number one. Number two, he already is doing that. That's my point. He is literally doing that every day. Every time he goes live, he does that. Every single time. And he's doing it at a detriment to his own community. Like, his community is completely gone. The remainder stands are the foot soldiers that carried over, that will, they're his fedayeen. They're not very knowledgeable on politics, and they'll just fight his battles for him. They're the girly pop nation that will go and like viciously and say horrible things to people that Ethan has in his crosshairs. But outside of that, the remainder of his like 10K, if his fan base, if his core fan base now is like 20K average viewers, right? 10,000 of them are just like the slop tuber orbiters that are constantly looking for a new lol cow, and have been for the past couple of years at this point, hoping that I become this lol cow. So Ethan is like continuing that battle for them. Okay? This man used to have like 40K on a bad day. His podcast used to have 40K on a fucking bad day. He's getting half of that now. It's crazy. He's lost his core fan base because they were all progressive. They came in after frenemies and shit. Like, they liked that Ethan had progressive values. And many of them could not fucking contend with the fact that Ethan was just like constantly saying stuff that was very suspicious about Israel, that didn't seem all too progressive. And now the mask is completely off.